I want to do a series of videos on dry baking using different kinds of stoves. Let's take a look at some dry baking video. Hi, I'm Sam with Batch Stoves, and today I'm going to bake the second portion of the banana nut Betty Crocker banana nut muffins. This is a simply add water mix. I don't know if there's any kind of cooking oil in this. It does say that it has some partially hydrated soybean and or cottonseed oil, so I'm sure it's got some kind of oil already in it. But we're going to use the 10 centimeter dry baking dish without any kind of cooking oil or cooking spray, the 12 centimeter cook pot, and the BatchStovez BS 1.1 adjustable flame stove. This stove is good for baking because you can turn it down to low, to a simmer, and have no problem baking. This one I made from just a foil liner for your oven. It's just a piece of the foil liner. It's a 1.5 inch strip that I folded in half to 3/4 inch, and you just put it inside there like that, and fold it over, and that makes a nice little baking ring. It's very lightweight, and best of all, it's free. So we're going to drop that down in there. We'll light the stove, and then I've already washed this out. I've got the dry baking dish. Like I said, there's no oil or anything in here. I've already mixed up the banana muffin mix, and I didn't portion this out, but I guessed that this is about half a portion, but it looks as though it may be a little bit bigger than the portion I had before. But this is the way you do it when you're on the trail, so unless you pre-package it before you leave, which I do that sometimes. If I'm only going to be going for one night or something, I don't take the whole thing. I only take what I need, because I don't like carrying extra weight if I don't have to. But push that down in the corners. So I'm going to put this in the 12 centimeter dry baking dish. Last batch of this using a modified penny stove took about 18 minutes to bake. So we'll see how this one does. Close these vents, and we'll stick this on, and we'll start a timer. It may take longer to bake than the penny stove did, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the carbon felt up, and that'll allow more heat to get in there around the stove, around the pot, excuse me, like so. And we'll come back and check on it in about 15 minutes or so. Okay, we're about excuse me, we're about 15.5 minutes in, and let's see what we're looking like. Okay, we're starting to bake. Still a little soft in the middle there, and the edges haven't begun to brown, but we're on our way. We'll check back. Oh, excuse me. We'll check back in probably around 5 minutes or so. It doesn't look like it's baking quite as quick as the last test we did, so we'll check back in on it from time to time and Okay, I stepped away for a few minutes and actually went longer than I wanted to go. It's been about 23 minutes, and it doesn't smells like it might have went a little too long. It's definitely brown and golden. Let's check the internal temperature of the muffin. See where we're at, so you can kind of get an idea of what the temperature inside the 12 centimeter cook pot is when it's baking. Its average is around, 220, 215, 220, 225, somewhere around in there. And of course it's not on the stove right now, so the temperature keeps continually to drop, but it's around 213 right now, as you can see, 213. So we're going to give this a few minutes, probably around 5 minutes or so, to cool off, and then we'll come back and check it and take it out and see how well it turned out. Okay, so you can see it's been a few minutes, and the temperature inside now, it's cool. It's still warm. I can pick it up without burning myself. It's around 147, 150 degrees. And should be cool enough to yeah, there we go, about 150. Alright, should be cool enough to take it out of the dry baking dish. Let's take it out and slide this back so you can see. There we go. And as you can see, it came out pretty clean. This residue that's left inside the dry baking dish can just be, it'll just come out with your finger. So you can just take a paper towel and wipe that out. But as you can see, without any oil or cooking spray, it simply just comes straight out. And you can wipe your baking dish right out and move on to the next project, whatever else you want to cook. So you can see it's nice, and it's a little darker than I wanted, but it's still nice and golden brown. It's kind of hard to tell with this butternut muffin because it's brown anyways. But it's got a nice spongy texture inside. It's moist and smells really good. So that's using the BS 1.1 adjustable flame stove. Works really well. 3 different ways you can dry bake using 3 different type stoves, and there are more stoves out there that you can use. So stop by the website and check out the 12 centimeter cook pot and the 10 centimeter dry baking dish combination. Comes with the wire handle and the silicone fuel line on there so you can pick it up. Works really well for dry baking. So I'm Sam at Batch Stoves. Stop by the website. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.